it's been so long since I sat down and filmed a YouTube video. Oh my god, I missed this so much. So let me tell you why I was a little bit absent on YouTube. That's mostly because I was changing my agency, my PR agency that represents me, like, you know, that does all the back-end work for me. So I was changing my agency and there was a lot of, you know, things to complete off camera, like, you know, a lot of work to do. So that's why, since YouTube videos are really long and mostly the editing part is what I do most of the editing part, so there was a lack of videos. And once I did not go into the rhythm of making long form content, it kind of happened that I think I became like unorganized, so you know, a lot of things, and I took a long vacation as well. So anyway, now I'm back and I will be posting like 2-3 videos in a week just like before. So thank you so much for sticking by. And today in this video I'm going to talk about my favorites. It's been so long since I've done a favorites video, and I thought, why not just come back with a favorites, because I have been, oh my god, I have been using a lot of beauty products off camera. These are the ones that I could compile in today's video. Like, I can make 3, 4, 5 favorites video because there are so many amazing things that's been launching. Anyway, let's just start with the video. So first we have here is the products from Biocule, and the face wash is actually not a new product, but the eye cream that I have right now here with me, it's a new product, and let me show you guys that how I have been using it and how much I'm loving it. So first is the Biocule Everglow Radiance Face Wash that has vitamin C plus arbutin and AHA. These are sourced from cacao plum, bearberry and sugarcane, and look at the texture. It's so creamy and foams up very easily. This helps to treat uneven skin tone. As you can see, I have just a little bit of uneven skin tone right now, and I absolutely love to use this in my AM and PM routine. As you can see, this foams up very nicely and I love the texture of it a lot. After continuous use, I have noticed that my skin looks more glowing and radiant, and the best part is it's suitable for all skin types. Also, this is super affordable. Now comes my second favorite, and it's the Biocule Forever Young Under Eye Cream that has proanthocyanidin, phytol plus peptide that is sourced from green tea plus Biden spilosa, and the texture is super silky smooth and lightweight. The first time I applied this, I felt that soothing sensation, and I absolutely love how it reduces fine lines, wrinkles, but also depuffs, lifts and firms the under eyes. It also fades dark circles when used consistently. I love to use it in my routine, both morning and in my nighttime skincare routine. This duo is perfect to give a very even toned radiant glow. So keeping up with skincare, I have a sunscreen that I have been really loving, and it's from Hyen. So before, I think last time I talked about the water sunscreen, which I again love. This is my second bottle. It's a repurchase. But then I saw they have another sunscreen which has cacao plum, niacinamide, kojic acid, ceramides, all of that in it. So I decided to use it, and I took this with me to Europe vacation. So recently I went to Europe, and this is what I took along with me. And I have to tell you guys, whenever I use this, my skin feels so hydrated. And today I did not use any moisturizer when I'm using the sunscreen. Right after my face wash, I went in with the sunscreen, and let me tell you guys, this is so good. It just like brightens my skin, it hydrates my skin at the same time, it gives me sun protection, and the best part is that this does not have any fragrance, which is what I absolutely love. I don't like a lot of fragrance in my skincare products that much, because sometimes I tend to break out. But yeah, I really have been liking actually Hyen products. I am excited to try out a lot from the brand, and I don't get PR from Hyen, so everything I buy is with my own money. So now coming on to makeup, this is my constant go-to concealer that I have been using. I do rotate, you guys know I do rotate a lot of products because I have to test out a lot of products, but whenever I feel like, you know, I want to go back to my favorites, staples, this has been a staple. And this is from Milagro, and I know that this brand is a homegrown Indian brand. So actually the thing is, when I saw this concealer, I think I saw this concealer somewhere else as well on Instagram ad, and I did really like the ad. And when I went to buy this, it was like around 900 rupees. So I was like, you know what, let's just not buy it, because 900 is a little bit on the high price tag. You know, it's not high end, but it's definitely high. But anyway, then I had this in the back of my mind and I wanted to try out a new concealer, so I decided to get this. And let me tell you, the shade is natural beige. So this concealer is one of the best concealers that I have had, and this one I would compare it to Huda Beauty as well. Huda Beauty concealers are so good. I have like gone through 3 bottles of Huda Beauty concealer. This one is the closest match to my Huda Beauty concealer. This, whenever I use this, I don't like to use any foundation. This matches my skin tone so well. The undertone is perfect because it's not too warm, but it's not too, you know, gray toned as well. It has the perfect neutral sort of undertone that matches my skin tone perfectly well, and it blends like a dream. Like whenever I'm blending this on my skin, it just vanishes, gives coverage, and then, you know, it hardly creases as well. So it is one of the best concealers, and I know that this is a little bit on the expensive side, but if you're looking for one concealer that is going to erase your dark circles, and you can use this on a daily basis, because this is not like a heavy concealer that you can only use for glam events. You can actually use this concealer and just go out the door. You don't have to pile on foundation, BB cream, CC cream, none of that. Just use this on areas where you have pigmentation or dark spots, and then you're going to see the difference yourself. So the next product that I really like, and it came like a shock to me, because normally I'm not a fan of Lakme makeup that much. Like before I wasn't a fan, but I think Lakme is revamping and I'm all into it. So this is the Lakme multi-slayer stick, and this is the blush one. So I've tried the foundations and everything, but I have to tell you guys, my favorite is the blush, because whenever I put this, I blend this, tap this with my fingers, and the blush blends so beautifully. Also, another thing I do want to point out is that the blush is not too dewy. So sometimes, you know, even if I have dry skin, I don't like to use a lot of dewy makeup because it does not last that long. So this one actually adapts with your skin. So if you are someone who likes to do matte makeup, this will turn into a semi-matte finish depending on the foundation that you have underneath. And if you are someone who has a dewy foundation base, then this is going to be a little bit more dewy. I'm liking the semi-matte finish these days. But yeah, this one was really good, and it's in the shade Coral Queen. You guys know I love nude blushes, nude peachy tones. That's you know, that's the blush that I always go for, and this shade was so good. It is something that complements my skin tone very nicely, so I do really like it. So the next product that I have been using consistently, and that I really have loved, and I feel like this is so underrated, is this Maybelline eyeshadow. If I can just open it up. So this is the Maybelline eyeshadow. I never knew they had such amazing shades though. So this, it's so hard to open with your hands when you have nails. So this is the Maybelline eyeshadows that I have been using. Today I'm using the shade, this one, green, which one's the green and rose gold. So the best thing about this eyeshadow is the pigment. Before I tried the Maybelline eyeshadows, I honestly did not like them because there was hardly any pigment. These ones have such amazing pigmentation. I love it so much, and the shades are very unique as well. Unique in a way that I would say that not a lot of, you know, mainstream brands come up with shades like this. So as you can see, I've used the green and pink shade. Let me tell you, the green here, you might see and think that, oh my god, that's not wearable at all, but you can actually use this green and just deepen up the outer corners like I have done today, and it doesn't look too funky or too out there. If you are someone who hates to wear colorful eyeshadows, I feel like you're still going to like it because it has that forest green, which is very muted tone. It's not like in your face sort of a green. Anyway, coming on to the pink shadow, the pink golden shimmer one. This shadow actually looks super golden on your eyelids with a pink base. So this one is a duochrome shade where, you know, if you tilt your head, it's going to look like somewhat pink, somewhat golden, but I would say the golden undertone, like the golden shimmers in here, is much more than the pink base. So it doesn't look super pinky. It looks much more on the golden side. I love these shades so much. I sometimes just use a brown eyeshadow and I'll just use this pink golden shimmer in the middle and it looks amazing. I do have to tell you that the shimmer shade here is kind of like a foiled eyeshadow, so you have to use your fingers with it, and that's when you get the most payout, you know, with these eyeshadow. So yeah, I absolutely have been loving this. I think I have tried the purple one before, but more than the purple one, I like this one a lot more. Another thing I just wanted to mention, like just an honorable mention when I'm talking about makeup, is that I've been using this one. This is the Skin Clarifying Foundation from Lakme, and I have to tell you guys, it has become one of my favorite foundations lately. I know I've tried this before, I have loved this, I've talked about this before as well on the channel, but I just wanted to say that I have been back using this because I'm having a little bit of breakout, and this one has salicylic acid, so it's really good if you have acne or a little bit of, you know, textured skin. This foundation doesn't irritate your skin that much, which is why I like it. Now this, I haven't used it today. As you can see, I've used the concealer, but in the coming videos, I'm definitely going to use this and show you guys in another video why I like it. So the next favorite that I have here, that again, I'm not wearing because it doesn't match with my eyeshadow that I have going on. So this is the Kiro lip gloss, and these lip glosses, I would say, again, compared to the Huda Beauty, I think lip filler gloss or something that they have, it's very, very similar. The pigmentation, the payoff, the, you know, the texture, feels very, very similar, gives that glass-like shine. Again, I feel like they are almost like a dupe. The shade that I have is Cocoa Walnut. So Cocoa Walnut, I feel like it leans a little bit more on the gray neutral side, so I like to use this normally with a warm brown lip liner. Today I haven't used it because you guys can see how it looks on my skin tone, and the shade Berry Burst is actually perfect to, if you are someone who likes a little bit more of a pinky sort of lip gloss. Again, I do have to say these have amazing shine, and they are a little bit on the thicker side. Thick in, not in a way that it's uncomfortable, but thick in a way that it's going to last you for a really long time. So normally with lip glosses, they do not last for a really long time, but this one does. This one actually, of course, if it's not transfer proof, but you know, if you're traveling to some place and by the time you go to that place, I feel like a lot of my lip glosses are gone. Well, with this one, that's not the case, so that's why I like it. And actually, I like to mix both these shades and they look super amazing on my skin tone. So the next product we have here is the 10% AHA body scrub. So this is body care. So this is from Be Body Wise, and as you can see, I'm about to finish this tub and I already got another one. So let me tell you why I like it. It's a body scrub, so it has the physical exfoliator. It has silica beads in here, but it also contains 10% lactic acid. Yeah, I think it contains 10% lactic acid. So the second ingredient here is lactic acid, and I have seen a lot of body care products with lactic acid, AHA, but the difference here is that it is a physical scrub. Along with that, it is a chemical as well. It is a physical exfoliator and a chemical exfoliator in one, and the silica beads in here is actually not super harsh, so it's very mild and it has a creamy texture. It does not have any fragrance, so if you are someone, your skin is sensitive, whenever you use fragrance body care, maybe you can go for this. I really have been liking this. I like to use this twice in a week. I have seen a difference, I really have. I mean, when I feel my hands right now, I feel like there are a lot of less strawberry skin and bumps, which is my major problem with body care. Like my body skin, actually I have a lot of strawberry skin. I know you cannot see that on camera, but when you touch it, when you feel it, not the smoothest, but this one has been helping me a lot, so I'll give it to this body scrub. That's why I immediately got a second one. So the next product we have from body care is this Nykaa perfume. So this is a new perfume from Nykaa. I honestly don't remember the name of this, I forgot, but it's a new variant of the perfume line. Oh my god, the scent is so good. So it smells like creamy strawberries, like when you have that dessert, where there is cream and there is strawberries, that one with champagne. So this is like champagne and creamy strawberries in one. It's so delicious. It's not sweet though, it's not like super sweet, so if you are someone who don't like super sweet fragrance, you can still use it, because this one has that mild sweetness to it. Like I can smell that sweet, little bit of that sweet scent, but not too much. This is something that I have been keeping in my purse at all times. Also, the fragrance of this one, I haven't used other Nykaa fragrances, but this one actually is super long lasting. So I'll smell this, so I'll actually put this on and smell this throughout the day myself. Like, you know, when you put a good perfume, you can smell it on your body throughout the day. This happens to be that perfume. And again, I like the mini size because I tend to just keep this in my purse now. So anyway, before going on, I do want to talk about this one that I have been using. As you can see, I like this necklace a lot. This is, again, I wanted to include it in my monthly favorites because I don't know, I just recently got this. I got this from Nykaa Fashion. I really don't remember the brand name, but I'll obviously link it down below. So this one, I got it from Nykaa Fashion, and oh my god, I never thought I would like something like this. It's not gold though, it's very like cheap. I got it for 600 or something. But why I say it's cheap is because I have been wearing this every single day. I got this like 2 weeks ago. It did not oxidize on me. It's so good. Like, I have been wearing this. I did spray perfume as well. Like, I know you're not supposed to, but sometimes I'm in a rush and I'll just spray perfume and I'll wear lotion. But this one did not discolor at all, did not oxidize, nothing happened. It's still the same and it looks very nice, very dainty, which is why I like it. So yeah, I feel like, you know, even though it's not like a real gold product, I feel like it gives off that very nice simple vibe, and I like jewelry like this that I can wear daily. I really don't want to open my jewelry, keep it, then again wear it, especially when it comes to necklaces and rings. I like to just wear one staple product. So this, I feel like, has really been my favorite, and I have been continuously wearing this one. So anyway, that was it for today's video. Let me know which one was your favorite from the bunch that I showed you guys, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.